Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be going over the 21 Days of Beauty sale from Ulta, and I just wanted to look through it together. Okay, so I'm opening up the Ulta app because they actually have certain steals that are only in the app. So I'm going to be including those two because I have the Ulta app and I am on it frequently. Ulta's sales can be great. Like the fall haul is always really good. But the 21 Days of Beauty that they have biannually is just never that incredible. There's only ever like 1 or 2 days where I like things that are on sale. But I'm actually going to be on a no-buy for September and October because August my no-buy was lifted. So I feel like a good pattern for me is 2 months no-buy, 1 month buy. Eventually I want to get it down to 3 months no-buy, 1 month buy. But anyways, let's get into this sale. So I have the Ulta app pulled up on my phone. And I'm gonna screen record all this stuff so that you guys can see what I'm looking at while we're going through it. So, 21 Days of Beauty. Today is actually a really good day for the sale, I think. So let's just check the shop all section. Yeah, all MAC lipsticks are half off. Beautiful deal. I really wanted to get some MAC lipstick, but I don't need them. And honestly, I'm not really a lipstick person. If anything, I'm more of a lip liner and gloss person, or just a gloss person. So I barely wear lipstick. It just doesn't have like a flattering finish on the lips. I feel like it just looks kind of dry. I like something that's very glossy, something that's very like, you know, shiny, fills in the lines of the lips, and I don't feel like lipstick does that. So I don't really like lipstick too much, but if it's a beautiful color, I will make an exception. And then they've got this Lancome foundation and concealer. This concealer I've heard really good things about. I tried it in the store at Ulta, and I honestly didn't like it. It was really thin, really runny, liquidy, serumy. I feel like that does nothing for coverage. Like this had no coverage when I tried it. It does look like they have a good olive shade. Whatever is like pre-selected here, that looks beautiful. It looks like a really good olivey shade. So I wonder how much is sold out already. Let's just check it out. Okay, a couple colors here. I bet you the matte lipsticks are going to be sold out. Oh, not too bad. Okay, some of the neutrals. And then let's check out the creams. Wow, really not that bad. I mean, I guess it is only noon, but I was expecting more to be sold out. This beauty blender, this is a great deal. I love the black beauty blender. I have had the black beauty blender before. I personally don't notice a difference. I just tend to get whatever one is running on a deal. So that's what's on sale today to the general public. If you have the app, this is what's on sale, and there's a lot more things. We've got Smashbox, Morphe, don't know who's still buying Morphe. This Kopari thing I've heard good things about. It's very similar to the KP Bump Eraser, which I used to use a lot. Nothing else is really catching my eye. Yeah, that's about it. Now let's go to week 1. Okay, so we've got nude sticks, eye colors. I've heard good things about these. I am not interested in getting shadow sticks. I'm much more of like a single shadow in a pan or in a pot type of person, so I'm not really interested in that. I know a lot of people like this First Aid Beauty Cleanser. People like the Foreo. Nothing else is really catching my eye. I don't know who's still using pomade. If you are a different breed, because that is really hard to use. Oh, this under eye corrector is really good. You know, it's weird. I kind of wish that Smashbox didn't take over Becca's like bestsellers. Like I wish we could have just let Becca go into the abyss, and not in a mean way. Like I feel like when something is really great and it's leaving, just let it leave. Like don't try to bring it back and keep it alive. Like it kind of ruins the fantastical element or the like magical element of the brand. You know what I mean? Like it's like, oh, Becca was supposed to be totally gone, but they have just a few things left under Smashbox. Like it's weird. I don't know if I'm the only one who feels like that, but I think it would have been better memorialized in our brains if they didn't like continue their stuff into Smashbox. This Lancome Monsieur Big is really good. I haven't tried the waterproof one. I don't ever wear waterproof mascara because I'm never wearing mascara in water. But I also just have heard that it's not really gentle on your lashes. I have tried the regular Monsieur Big mascara, and I remember it actually being in a 21 Days of Beauty sale before as well, or it was something where mascaras were half off. Oh my gosh, this Too Faced Hangover Primer, this is a good primer. I used to use this when Jackie Aina used it a lot on her channel. I bought it because of her, and I loved this primer. It smelled so good. It felt really nourishing, almost like a lightweight lotion. And that's pretty much all that catches my eye here. It's not showing me the app exclusives. I think it's only going to show you the app exclusives on the day of. So week 2, okay, Too Faced Born This Way concealer. This is an amazing concealer. Guys, if you don't know what concealer to get, if you are totally lost, if you have never found a good concealer, just try this one. It's so universal. It's so foolproof. It's like anybody could use this concealer, I swear. And the shade range is pretty expansive. Like, I think that's a pretty good shade range. And I actually used to use this shade that was way too dark for me. And I only figured out it was too dark for me when I took a picture of myself and I realized my under eyes were darker than the rest of my face. Yeah, that doesn't even look like my skin tone. But I used to use that, and then I came to my senses and I used sand. But before COVID, I was really tan. Like, I was a couple shades darker than I am now. I feel like ever since COVID, like during COVID, I got so pale because I wasn't going anywhere. And then after that, the world just changed. I never had to go in person every day to school anymore. We would really, like, I would really tan because I have an olive complexion. I tan so easily. It's not like a reddish sort of tan. Like, I actually my skin tone gets darker. So sand actually matched me at one point. It was like my perfect, like, actual skin tone shade. It wasn't a brightening shade on me. Okay, REM Beauty. Speaking of Ari, her new foundation came out today. I am probably not going to try it because I just love my Estee Lauder Double Wear way too much to even think of trying a new foundation. Fembot has always been such a beautiful shade to me in this, and they're going to be half off, so it's only $8. That's a pretty good deal. But I will be on my no buy, so I can't buy it. But just look at that duochrome. Like, are you kidding me? That is gorgeous. Oh, this was interesting me too because, as you guys know, I've been talking about how honestly sus my Kosas brow gel is. It kind of feels like it's drying up, even though it shouldn't be. But it's been smelling strange for a while, and I don't feel that comfortable using it anymore. So I'm just trying to find a new brow gel, but I'm afraid that if I like this brow gel, I'm gonna keep on wanting to buy it and drop $40 every time I want a brow gel. But I already put it in my loves list, so what does that say about me? I might get it, and it might have to be like I'm basically on a no buy, but it's like a replacement only no buy. So if I run out of my face wash, I'm gonna buy a new face wash. If I run out of my foundation, I'm gonna buy a new foundation. That's how my no buys work. But it can only be when I've used up every single product, like in that category of products, kind of like how Hannah Louise Poston's no buy was. I modeled my no buy after her. She's the one who inspired me to do it. So it's called a replacements only no buy. So if you run out of a brow gel and you have no other brow gels, you're allowed to get a brow gel. And that Kosas one is my only brow gel. But I've heard that these types of products, like, it's a continuous use thing. Like, you don't just use it once and then not buy it again and expect to see the same results. Like, you're gonna have to keep buying it forever and using it forever. Okay, this I was so excited to see, guys. Like, this Persona Dream Stick Cream Blush. I'm shook that this is in the 21 Days of Beauty, because in the last 21 Days of Beauty, like during the spring, I think, they had the powder blushes on sale and everyone was like fiending for the cream blushes. They're like, oh, why didn't you put the cream blushes in? Like, these shades are absolutely gorgeous. Emily Noel is a huge fan of these. The only shade I would consider getting is Teddy, because I feel like the rest are just way too saturated and bright. I feel like it would just totally overwhelm my face. But Teddy is a really gorgeous color. I don't know, I feel like it'll just turn orange on me. Like, it's supposed to be brown, right? But I see an orange in the undertone, especially in this top swatch right here, and like, it's looking kind of pink on her, right, as opposed to terracotta on the fairer skin model. So I'm like, maybe there's hope for it, but I just don't want it to turn orange, because so many lip products turn orange on me and blushes always turn hot pink on me. So I'm just like, it's a struggle out here, really. I have to find very like desaturated, cool tone colors to get the color I actually want to show up, you know what I mean? Like, I have to buy something that doesn't actually look like what I want to get what I want. It's weird. I think it's an olive thing though, because Hannah Poston goes through the same thing. Moving on, nothing really interests me. I don't know why Ulta is still carrying Jaclyn Cosmetics. Like, that is honestly embarrassing. Like, let that brand go. I'm begging you, Ulta. I'm begging you. I promise you guys will not lose any profit. I promise. Yeah, again, Smashbox. They're carrying the Becca highlighters. These were amazing, like circa 2016, 15. But like, nobody's using powder highlights anymore. Am I wrong? Like, I feel like nobody's doing that. Like, I am wearing a gel liquid sort of highlight today, and I feel like this is very much the look that's in now, like this wet glossy highlight instead of like a powdery shimmery metallic highlight, you know what I mean? Nothing else looks interesting. Oh, these Buxom lip liners are really raved about. Hush Hush Henna and High Def Honey I've heard a lot about. Those are the only ones I've heard things about though, but if I were to get one of these, it would be Dolly, because Dolly is my favorite color that Buxom makes. It's just the perfect pinky mauve. It doesn't turn orange on me. It's a beautiful shade, especially if you're like a medium warm olive. It's just gorgeous. Now, these About Face eye products. This is crazy that these are on sale, because I feel like people love these. Like, I have one, I think it's called Fracture. Is it? Yes, it is. This is the one I have, but I have it in the old packaging, and the old packaging is so clownable. Like, it's literally a foil packet shaped like a stingray, and it's just so inconvenient and takes up so much space. Like, it's flat, but like it's so hard to store. It's like a foil pouch. Like, I'm just like, why would you do that? So I'm really happy that they changed the packaging. Sad that I don't have it, but I'm not gonna rebuy it in the new packaging just to have the new packaging. Like, that's dumb. Now, they do these things called surprise deals where like, you have to go onto the app or the website or the store on the day of the surprise deal, and then there's gonna be something that they haven't advertised on sale for half off. So they're saying that on September 8th there's gonna be something from Tarte and something from Glam Glow on sale. I can't imagine either of those things interesting me. I'm not terribly interested in Tarte as a brand. I'm not interested in Glam Glow as a brand. If you have a Holy Grail product from these brands that you like, I would keep an eye on this, but otherwise, I just don't think it's worth it. Like, my theory is that the Maracuja Juicy Lip Plumpers are gonna be on sale. Okay, week 3. This Anastasia Brow Definer. So this is different than the brow pencil. The brow pencil has a super fine, like, micro tip. This one is a triangle tip, so it has less precision, but it's still sharp. So this is, like, more for if you... Like, I feel like the micro pencil is more for people who have lots of hair in their brows and they just want to add more hair-like strokes in instead of a shadow. This is for somebody who wants a shadow in their brow, like behind the hairs. Like, let's say you don't have a lot of hairs and you don't want to spend forever drawing them in with a micro pencil, then something like this would work better for you because it's going to create that shadow look where there's something behind your brows. It's almost like you're darkening the skin behind your brows, but it looks like the shadow that would be caused by dense hair. I actually bought this like probably a month ago and I returned it because it was just a little too much. I have a lot of hair in my brows, but they're not super dark. So something like a tinted brow gel works a lot better for me because it's darkening each hair, therefore making my brows look darker. But I don't need something like this that puts a shadow behind because immediately it looks overwhelming. Do you guys remember when the PMD was like so in? Like, what was it, like 2013, 14 maybe? Maybe even earlier than that. Like, I've been on beauty YouTube since 2010. So I've got like over a decade of like knowledge in my mind palace about beauty YouTube, back when the word beauty guru was used unironically. So everybody used to love the PMD tool, and there were like different heads and stuff that you could switch onto it. And I mean, it looks like from the reviews this thing is rated highly. I mean, it's 4 stars out of 180 reviews, so it can't be terrible, but I'm personally just not interested in this. I'd rather go get a facial. Like, I'm kind of scared to do it myself, honestly, and I feel like there may be regulations on what you can sell to an individual consumer versus a business that's gonna like be using it commercially. I don't know if that's true, I'm just guessing. Zitstica is overpriced, overhyped. It's literally such a ripoff. Like, let's just see what the normal price is because I'm really curious now. Bro, $60 for some stickers? There's no way. So 20 of these pimple patches are $60. Are you kidding me? I just can't imagine like a pimple sticker ever being that worth it. Like, I promise it's not that serious. Even on sale, this would be a ripoff. 20 count for $30, like if it was half off, a ripoff. Oh my god, you cannot tell me that's not a ripoff. There's a much better brand of pimple stickers that my friend put me onto. It's this like Asian beauty brand. I will link it below. Oh, this is actually super interesting to me. This was already in my loves list, so I really want it, but it's literally going to be, yeah, right in the middle of my no buy. How beautiful. But this is the L'Occitane Almond Supple Skin Oil. Usually they put the shower oil on sale during the 21 Days of Beauty, and I would always pray for the day that they would bring the regular body oil. Like, this is really tempting me, guys. This is really tempting me. Okay, moving on. Women founded brands. Okay, that's specific. What do we got? What do we got? Okay, Iconic London, Euphoria. Okay, this brand is interesting. It's all very expensive. Like 26 bucks for a lip gloss. Like, okay. But I've heard good things about their blush oil. I was actually so close to buying it, but I ended up getting the Half Magic blush instead because, like, I don't know why, but Euphoria and Half Magic give me a really similar vibe. I think it's the neon yellowy green packaging. But Euphoria says that their makeup is like so skincare infused that you could sleep in it and it's not gonna like harm your skin. Like, if anything, it's good for your skin. I would never sleep in makeup regardless, even though I have, but I don't want to. I just don't know what marketing that claim would do as a brand for you. Like, are people gonna buy it just to sleep in it? No. So I mean, I get you're saying like it's really healthy, clean ingredients, whatnot, but I don't know, there's just nothing appealing about the gloss, at least. Like, it just looks so normal. And the blush oil, I mean, it's an oil. I like a matte look all over, so that's just automatically not my thing. Oh, this poor REM lip marker. Do you remember that one video where she was doing her makeup with a drag queen and she literally put on her stain like lip marker and she was like shocked by the level of pigment? I'm like, girl, you don't use your own products. Like, I'm so sorry. I'm an RE stan, right? I am a stan through and through. You know those people that, like, those artists or those like celebrities, famous figures, whatever, no matter what they do, you will never stop supporting them. Almost everybody has one of those people. For me, it's Ari. And so I'm saying this as a stan, okay? She literally does not use her own products. Like, I know she doesn't. It was completely obvious after that video. She just doesn't seem very involved in the process behind REM Beauty. And I mean, I don't blame her. I don't think her interest was ever in makeup. She's just never exhibited that sort of interest to me. And obviously I don't know her. I'm not chatting it up with her on FaceTime. Like, I don't know her. I just feel like makeup is not her passion. Like, singing is her passion. But obviously makeup lines, like celebrity makeup lines, are a really quick way to make money. So it does feel a little bit cash grabby. That doesn't mean that she doesn't have good products. Like, you guys know, the REM cream blush, best cream blush I've ever tried in my life. Hands down, cream blush favorite. Like, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. It's my favorite. If I could get rid of all my other blushes and just have one, cream or powder or liquid, it would be the REM cream blushes. So that's like probably her best product. And maybe the concealer. I haven't tried it. I don't know. But a lot of people like that one. It's just obvious to me she doesn't use her own makeup. So, I mean, this stain marker was what gave it away for me. But, I mean, it has bad reviews anyway. It's like, what is it? Yeah, 3 stars out of 180 reviews. It's probably patchy. That would just be my guess. That's usually the issue with stains. But, oh, this is kind of exciting. September 15th, Urban Decay Cosmetics. If they put the Moon Dust shadows on sale, my no buy's over. Like, I don't want to speak it into existence, but if they put the Moon Dust shadows on sale, I might have to get Lithium. Might. I don't want to break my no buy. I will probably go into my eyeshadow collection and swatch every single eyeshadow I own just to curb that pull to Lithium. This concealer is great. My sister has this. She uses the shade. I've actually hearted the shade that she uses. Let me see if I can find it. It might be this one? I don't know. Whatever shade it is, it's a great shade. She uses it mostly, this one, 21. She uses it as a under eye corrector. It's a little light for me to be used as a corrector because through the corrector the grayness still shows. That's how you know the corrector is not like either dark enough or saturated enough for you. I feel like it's a shade too light for me, and maybe not orange enough to counteract my hyperpigmentation on my face. Like, I mean, it's not really, is it hyperpigmentation? It doesn't come from like an injury or like trauma to the skin. Like, I'm talking about my under eyes and like around the mouth, right? Because a lot of people of color, they have like, the skin around that area is just darker. Like, that's just how the melanin works, right? So, okay, Victor and Rolf. This one had me curious because as far as I know, they don't make makeup. I could be wrong, but I really don't think they do. And isn't this only for beauty? Like, they're not putting perfumes on sale, are they? Or actually, no, maybe they did put a Philosophy perfume on sale, so maybe there will be a Victor and Rolf perfume on sale. That'll be crazy. If, like, Flower Bomb goes half off, that'll be cool. I actually already have Flower Bomb, but that's a really good deal. Like, dang, if they put that on sale, I think the 1 ounce is $100. If they put it on sale, it's gonna be $50. That is a really good deal for Victor and Rolf, and I never see Victor and Rolf at TJ Maxx, Marshalls, or anything like that. So I mean, that's amazing. If you've been thinking about Flower Bomb and they put it on sale that day, that's the time to get it. Kylie Cosmetics. Literally, what is this? Like, why is Ulta carrying this? Like, I'm so sorry. Who's buying this stuff? Like, who is buying it? Like, the colors are cute. Posy is a cute color, but who is buying liquid lipstick kits? Like, I'm just so lost. Wait, this is a crazy price increase. Do you remember when they first came out in, like, what was it, 2014 or 15? I swear it was not 35. I feel like it was like 25. That is crazy. Dang. I mean, it has been 10 years. But wow. Okay, MAC blushes. This is beautiful. This is a really beautiful sight to see. The Glow Play blushes are really popular. But I think the powder blush is where you're going to be best off if you really want to color. Yeah, the popular colors that I've heard a lot about are Melba, Fleur Power, Gingerly, and Peach Twist. Okay, again, Morphe. why are they still a brand? Like, it's literally beyond me. And the fact that people are buying this, like, that's really crazy to me. It's probably the people who are not like caught up with like what James Charles and Jaclyn Hill are doing. Because I feel like Morphe almost like markets to the everyday consumer that doesn't like watch beauty YouTube or who doesn't follow like beauty influencer drama. So I feel like that's where their sales are. And obviously the stands of James Charles and Jaclyn Hill, I don't know how they have any left, but that's besides the point. And yeah, this girl Meredith Duckberry, like, I'm so confuzzled on how, wasn't she problematic? Like, I swear she got into a scandal. I'm not on TikTok, so I'm not positive, but I swear she got into a huge scandal or something. But yeah, I'm just shocked that Morphe is still in business. Anyways, yeah, that's the 21 Days of Beauty sale. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will talk to you in my next video.